I'm laughing because again, I have it set up. Okay, this is better. Let me try that again, you guys. Hang on a minute. Watch. Oh, there we go. The last time, the last video that I did, I had I forget what they call it, but it's like a transition from one screen to the next. It was on something called Split, and my face split in half at the end of the video. It was kind of funny. Anyways, welcome everybody. Hi, I'm Rachel Tessman from StampYourArtOut.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Andover, Minnesota in the US, and I'm here to bring you a special online presentation today. We're going to do a show and share, and a show and share is basically me showing and sharing stuff that I got, okay? It is Wednesday, no, it's Friday. It's Friday, May 22nd, 2026 at 11:15 a.m. Central Time. 11:18 a.m. Central Time as I'm coming to you live. Thank you, everybody. I just did a video with paper pumpkin alternates about an hour and 15 minutes ago. And then about 10 minutes of switcheroony time happened here, and I'm back. So yes, lots of Rachel today. I hope you're okay with that. Yay, Holland's in the house. Were you here with us at the last video too? I want to say I didn't see your name come up, but maybe you did comment. I'm not sure. Double dose, yes. And you need your coffee because of it. Okay, so I'm going to share lots of goodies. We have cards that I've been receiving since January. That was the last show and share that I did. I did other show and shares with products, but not with cards. So I have lots of cards and gifts that I've been receiving. There are a couple Christmas cards in there. There's Valentine cards in there. There's spring Easter cards in there, like lots of cards that I've been receiving from people, and I'm feeling bad that I haven't shared them since then. But we're going to share them because there's a couple of gifts in there, and there's chocolate, and it needs to be eaten. Good morning to Dallas, to Luxembourg. This is awesome, you guys. Germany's in the house. Yay. All right, so should we go to the desktop? Oh, and then after that, I'm going to share with you new products. I mean, that's why you're here, right? You're here to see new products. We have sneak peeks of products that will be debuting July 1st, which is in just a little over a month. But as a demonstrator, and anybody else who's a demonstrator, we get to pre-order, which means we get to order earlier than anyone else. And pre-order started on Tuesday, so I 2-day shipped it. I got it all yesterday. And today I'm sharing it with you, okay? Oh, shh, don't talk. Somebody's kind of skipped on work. I love that. I didn't catch who that was though. Let me scroll again. Create with MJ. MJ's, oh, I can't say it out loud. Anyways, I love it. Thanks for making me giggle. Okay, I'm going to start from the past first, okay? So we're gonna start with the oldest stuff that I've been getting, and then we'll work our way forward. If you, yes, you heard chocolate. If you see cards that are like out of season, because we're done with Valentine's Day, we're done with Christmas, that's okay. This is here to inspire you. Had I gotten these cards and shared them with you around that time, we still would have been past those holidays, because typically you receive cards on the holiday and then you share them after the holiday's over. But these are long past on a couple of them, but still inspiration for next year, right? Or even just take the idea of a layout, take the idea of a color combination. Maybe you like the products that's on it and want to ask about that. Just reach out, let me know what kind of questions you have. I don't have the supply list for everything because these are made from other people, and sometimes they're not even all Stampin' Up! Product, but they're handmade cards and or gifts, okay? All right, here we go. Australia, yay! All right, so I'm going to start with Christmas cards because I do have a couple Christmas cards, and I have to laugh because this one here from Diane DeBauer was sent through the mail December 11th. I remember seeing, yeah, it's on the postmark here. December 11th, she put it in the mail. It got to me in February or March. I think it was in March because it was with my March kind of cards. Crazy, right? So thank you, Diane, for this cute little card with the gal holding the tree. This is paper piecing. Some people do it with fabric. This is called paper piecing, where you stamp it again onto a piece of paper and then trim around it and stick it on top. I think that's just the cutest little dress on her. So cute. Anyways, Diane, thanks for the Christmas card. And then I received one from my friends who live in Germany, the Werner family, and we visited them. Oh gosh, when did we visit them? I want to say maybe 4 years ago now, but so fun to have them host and let us stay at their house so we could visit and talk and see the sights. But we send each other Christmas cards. I think I sent her one. Sylvia, did I send you a Christmas card this year? But because it's going international, it comes typically a little late. So it came in January, but that is from her family. And then here's the start of Valentine's. This is from Jean Hartig. I love the circles on the layers of the scallop. Can you see the scallop behind there? Such cute little details on here. Happy Valentine's Day. These iridescent rhinestones, miss them. They're one of my favorites and a really fun embossing folder. So that is from Jean. So those of you that have gifted me these cards since January, forgive me. I'm sharing them now, finally getting to them. Here's another card. This is a little fun fold card. I want to say that call this like the joy fold or something, but it opens up twice. And that is from Lisa Marshall. A lot of you know her. She used to be my moderator on Facebook. And so cute little details on this too with the heart and the tiny little bow. Very cute card. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, let me write that down. I haven't done paper piecing in a long time. Paper piecing. And I'm not going to show you my notes because my handwriting is really atrocious right now. This is just a cute little card with the jar. I think, was that called Jar of Love? I don't remember. I think it's on the last chance, or if it's not retired already, it's going to be. But really cute with the hearts and the silver lid and the tiny little bow. That is from Sandy Lincoln. And I'm still sad that I didn't get to see Sandy when we went out to California. Sorry, Sandy. This is from Kim Narvison. She used that bear set, the cute little bear. And I love how she made, the bear kissing little hearts coming out of its mouth. Super cute. Stinking cute. And I love the ground. Sweet little basic card. She also has a little accent strip on the inside. Thank you, Kim, for that Valentine card. This one is from Melissa Faust, fellow demonstrator. And she's got the twine back here and the stitched hearts, also from the same stamp set. This is from the same stamp set. So that was a very popular one when we had Valentine's Day going on. Cute little accents on there, sweet card. Thank you, Melissa. This next card is from Susan Holmes. And she inserted a note because she wanted to write more than this little space would hold because it's a fun fold card. It's one of those W type, forget what they call it. Forget the name of it, but it makes like a little W formation when you open and close, and you have all these flaps to put things on. This would be great for like a photo type card, like if you wanted to add photos in there. Anyways, very sweet idea. I think I got that idea from Dawn Griffith a long time ago. I don't know if she came up with it or if she was just the first one that I saw who shared it, but super cute. Here we have a shaker card. This is from Jennifer. And Jennifer, I have somebody that I connect with. It's P-L-A-T-T, and then your name is P-L-A-A-T. And I always say both of them Platt, but maybe yours is Plate. I don't know. Anyways, this is from Jennifer. She's on my team. You'd think I'd know. I need to ask her. I'll call you someday, Jennifer. So that's the little shaker card, and it's a faux shaker. So it's within these clear envelopes here, and then just a little accent piece going across here where you could put a sentiment there if you wanted to, but this is just the focal point of the card, and there's the sweet message on the inside. Okay, we have another Valentine, and this is a fun fold card, and Susan Sanders sent it to me, and she got the idea from Susan Cantfield. So it goes like this. And then she also inserted her note so I could re-gift it if I wanted to. Sometimes people do that. I do that often. I'll put a Post-it note, my message on a Post-it note, so people can peel off the Post-it note and then take the card and use it elsewhere. But isn't that a cute little fun fold? And then from Brenda Euban, she gave me this cute little accordion type treat holder. See, this is where the chocolate comes in, you guys. Lisa, when I left Facebook, she stopped being a moderator for me, but she did other things for me for a while, Karen. thank you for asking. She's still on my team. She's still doing great. And yeah, she was helping me out with some other things. But yeah, I'm not live on Facebook anymore, you guys. Sorry about that. But Facebook got very, it's, if you know Facebook, you know that it can cause emotional stress. I was, you know, like there was a time where I was responding to comments on there because you can, like here I can't respond to lives. I can only respond to the after lives. I can respond as I'm watching the live and I'm doing the live, I can respond to you. But yeah, I can't go back and comment on your live comments after the live is done on YouTube. But on Facebook, you can. And I was doing that and trying to stick with it and read all the comments. And I was clicking like to respond to let people know that I saw it. And there was this time, and this was probably like 7 years ago or so, but I was clicking like on them and Facebook shut me down, like eliminated my whole page, took all my videos, everything, all my content was gone because it thought I was spam. So I have a very, I have a love-hate relationship with it because I need it in some ways and I like it in some ways, but sometimes it ticks me off. So yeah, I was having, anyways, I digress. Let's go back to this. Oh, good. Yay. All right. So then we have little treats, and these are all from Brenda Euban. She sent them to me in the mail in a little priority envelope, and I still haven't opened them up, and there are kind bars in there. And there are little chocolates that I love, Ghirardelli. And look at little flavored Vaseline type, well, flavored. I don't know if you eat it, but you know what I mean. It gives you a little rosy color, little Vaseline containers, because I use that. And I'm so excited. So now, Brenda, I can open these up because I shared them with everybody. So I don't open up my gifts all the way until I have been able to share them all with you. I like to share them first. All right. This set of cards is basically general cards that I've received, and then we move into spring. And then there's a whole stack that I haven't even gone through for the second time to tell you what they are. So we're just going to find that out as we go. Okay. All right. This card is from Virginia Phillips using a past paper pumpkin kit. And isn't that cute? It's like a little cupboard door type, well, double Z fold. I don't know what you'd call that, but really fun. And then I have one from Kathy, a heartfelt note on the inside from Kathy Koch. Very sweet message. Thank you, Kathy. So super pretty too, right? And then Pat Stewart, she sent me this one, and it was based on a color challenge that we had in our group. But she just sent me the card to say, thinking of you, because she does that. She's sweet. This is another thinking of you type of card. This is from Amy, Amy Rudd, and she did, here, I'm going to peel this out of here. You guys don't need to be reading all the words that people write in their cards, but so that was another Post-it note card, but there you go. It's a swing fold, so you can see how that's put together there. Isn't that cute? I'll stick this back in here from Amy Rudd. And then this little lamb card, I think that's from, this is from Gail Beth. Oh, this is one of those that, oh, okay, I'll show you the inside anyways. But look at that. Isn't that cute? So it's a slider type of card. Same type like this here. It's the same idea. So it's a folded back piece there that when you open, it slides out. So this is from Gail Beth, and it was congratulations on a ranking that I got using that cute little lamb set, and then the arches dies. Super cute. This is from Shirley Banda. Shirley does a lot of details on her cards, so you'll find like, she even does like these cards that are like 8.5 by 11 cards. I mean, they're huge, they're big cards, and she puts all this detail in there. She's very detail oriented. So she stamped it. She stamped more of them twice, and then she cut very close to them to make them look like they're actual real flowers, you guys. This is so pretty. So thank you, Shirley, for that. Here is a fun fold type of card too. This is from, is it Becky? Yep, Becky Ewing. So Becky did a take on a card that I shared, and she did it with really, really pretty papers. I love these papers. And then she stamped the envelope flap, and it's got a little place for a message on the inside. That is from Becky. She cased the design, and I love her version. From Pat Stewart again. So no questions so far. I'm looking up and the comments haven't moved. So we must just be like taking screenshots or writing down notes. Here's one that I thought was really patriotic, at least at this time of year. It wasn't sent to me at this time of year, but just a little hello card from Pat Stewart again. I mean, you could take that paper, which is still around. I think it's called Garden Textures or something, and then do the same sort of thing and make some 4th of July cards. So really cute card. And then we have a card from Monica Spire. And I don't think, Monica, if you're watching, I don't think you added a note to this, but it was just a card, which is sweet. It's just a little message, but I think that's all I got, because I remember looking through the envelope when I got it thinking, is there a note? But maybe she was just giving me a card idea, but thank you, Monica, for that. And then Amy read, here's another card from Amy. And I want to say this was about, let's see here, thanks for letting me use my demo dollars. Oh yeah, so I offered my team, they earn demo dollars. So if they do certain things, like if they share in our Facebook group, or if they, you know, have so much in sales, or they participate in a swap or whatever, you can earn demo dollars in my demonstrator team, and people can cash them in for certain things. So I offered a in-color sampler at the beginning of May, and Amy took advantage of that, sent me a little thank you card for it. So that was sweet. I received this card from Stampin' Up, congratulating me on my 25 years as a demonstrator, but it's 26, which I thought was kind of funny. But yeah, I'm on my 26th plus year as a demonstrator, but I received this card this year, and it was very sweet of them to even recognize that in February is my anniversary. So then I got this card from Gal Beth. I love the delicacy of the inking on there, and the ink flecking. Like, it's just so delicate and pretty. Gal Beth, she helped me with a project, so she sent me a thank you for letting me help her help me with a project. It should have been reversed, right? So that was from Gal Beth. So sweet. And then this card is from Donna Marshall. And I love, so you got to check this out. So I think in the card, wasn't there like a card retreat that Stampin' Up offered? And I'm not sure how many cards were offered because I didn't take it. But I remember it being, there's so many things that they advertise right now. Oh my gosh. But I remember them sharing the cards beforehand. And this was like an idea that I saw from that, where you take these flip flaps and you add them to the inside of your card. So just to have extra little areas for messaging in a card. Flip flaps don't just have to be in scrapbook pages, right? Right? Yes, the violets are gorgeous. On Shirley's card, is that what you were talking about? Okay, and then, here's a fun beach card. This is from Karen Andrusik, using that lifting every other layer up kind of technique. So she took and created this whole pattern, and then I believe she cut them into pieces and then put them into stacked layers. And these layers actually, they're on top of, okay, so she did 2 sets and then she stuck the extra ones on top. So this underneath here is a full layer of beach shoreline. Gosh, I love this bundle, you guys. This is the most gorgeous beach bundle. So pretty. Something called Rolling Waves or Beach Waves or something. I don't know. What's the name of that one, you guys? The flip flaps. Isn't that cute, Susan? Okay. And here's a card. This is from Virginia Phillips again. Thank you, Virginia. Very spring type card. Thinking of you, that's what it was about. Basically, it was a thinking of you card with this fun type of flap opening on it. So those are either thinking of you, thank you, congrats type cards. We got through the Valentine and Christmas. Let's see here. Now I have some Eastery things. This card was sent with the envelope. So I'm trying to remember who gave this to me. Kathy Evans. So she gave me with a Post-it note so that I could use the card and the matching envelope. This was her Easter card that she sent out, and she wanted me to be able to re-gift it. And so she wished me a happy Easter on the note, and then basically is saying, Now go ahead and use the card. I love that. Here's a card, and I love when people do this. This is from Maureen Rosenbaum, but they take and put an embossed layer on top of their card and send it, so that when it goes through the mail, it kind of helps to cushion the blow on these little embellishments here, right? So it makes, when the embossed layer just is more like bubble wrap than just a plain piece of cardstock. I never take the time to do it, but I love when people do, and it's so sweet. So this is from Maureen, and it's a Happy Easter card. And here, I think it sticks out a little bit here. Oh, there we go. So there's her fun fold card, and it's angled. Isn't that cute? That bunny, so sweet. Okay, and then this is from Sandy Lincoln. Got the sheep going on with Happy Spring on the inside. Isn't that adorable? I love how she did the different colors for the spring word. We have this card, which was done with a past paper pumpkin kit. This is from Virginia Phillips, sticking her little bunny inside the wreath, little pink bow on there. So that was from Virginia for Happy Spring, Happy Easter. Then Pat Frank, my goodness, she puts her all into her cards. So she did a fun fold card that opens like this. Do you see this, you guys? Look how that works. So it opens, and then that pops up. He is risen, Easter blessings. This is a little flap that goes across here to hold that little insert in place. Amazing. And then, of course, she has her message on a separate piece, because there would be no room to write all that on this card. And she had her son, oh gosh, I lost a rhinestone. She had her son drop it off to me, so I got to visit with Seth. And what else did she have in here? This little guy. Okay, and inside she had, and they all fall out when I put it on its side, but inside she had all of these in here. Brenda Quintana is a Hershey's Kisses creator, like a fan of Hershey's Kisses and holders like this, so it just made me think of you know, the things that Brenda Quintana makes. But isn't that fun? I'm going to take these out because it kind of bends the cardstock a bit. But then I have to show you the bag too. And I don't know if she stamped this or what. No, it's probably just handmade. Or I mean, store-bought like that. But super cute bag too. And I'm not sure if this is in here to just hold it steady. I think it is. It just kind of gives it some firmness in there. But I'm going to pull it out because it keeps making me think, yeah, so that's pretty firm. Isn't that cute, the way she made the cross? Is there something in here? Oh my gosh. Pat! I thought it was in there just to kind of hold it. Well, now I got to call her. Oh, cute. Oh my gosh. I thought that this was just a little thing to kind of keep the shape of the cross, but it was an extra little gift with tiny little paperclip crosses. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got to put this in a different pile so that I remember to thank her. Oh, that is so sweet, because she might not be watching this video and she's probably like, did she never see it? That's funny. Oh my, Rachel. That's oblivious. There you go. That's the definition of oblivious right there. Just not paying attention. And you know what? When Seth was over here giving me the gift from her, I was looking at it too, saying, oh, this is kind of cool how she's made a little firm little thing. Yeah, I remember saying that. Anyways, maybe he didn't know it was inside. All right. This one here is one of those fun folds that it's kind of like a little pyramid, but you do it the sideways way, and that way the card can stand up. A Thinking of You card. My father had some surgery recently, and I didn't tell all of you, but he's made it through with flying colors. He's doing great. And I did tell my team, and so I received cards from a few team members with prayers. I just didn't know how much my parents, my dad in particular, wanted me to share, but because he's doing great, I'm going to share that the surgery was a success and he's doing well. And yeah, so there you go. I shared with my team, and not you guys, but I shared with my team because I was changing around some things on my team schedule and I didn't want them to think, well, gosh, Rachel's being a flake. All right, so, and then here's another thinking of you card. So this card, sorry, this was from Jennifer, and then Jennifer Platt. I want to say Platt, but maybe it's Plate. And then this is from Brenda Euban. Thank you, both of you. Okay, now we're in the pile of cards where I haven't gone through them yet recently, so, but we're almost done. Let's just take a few at a time here. This is from, I don't know, I have to open up the card. Oh, Lisa Fisher. This is from Lisa Fisher, and I love this ribbon. I missed that ribbon. It should have not just been around for celebration card time, right? This was like 3 years ago or something, but oh, such a stunning ribbon. And another cute little lamb card. Lisa Fisher, I think this was just oh, it's a Happy Easter card. That was another Easter card. And then here's another Easter card. This is from Kim Narveson, and for some reason I feel like there's something in this envelope. Oh, it's just a stiff envelope because she paper lined it. So here's her cute design with the little bun and bright colors. Love it. There's little, do you remember those Easter egg things that they had for the shakers? So she glued those on individually. Stinking cute little Easter card. Thank you, Kim. I got a square card, and this one is from Barbara Lewis. And let's see here. This is kind of like an all around. It was about my dad's surgery, wishing well, sending prayers, but also a congrats card. Kind of like a thinking of you card. So thank you, Barbara. Really pretty. Do you see how she used the resist paper on the background? So you see just that little hint of imagery on there. You guys are loving the cross box? Okay, I'm trying to read through some comments here. All right, everybody's loving Pat's stuff. This card is from Jennifer Platt again. Thank you, Jennifer. Let's see here. So she got this idea from Nancy and Kayla, who are team members of mine, who are so fun to watch. If you guys haven't watched their videos yet, you got to check it out. Stampin' Bay. They're a mother-daughter team that are incredible. Yeah, so they got that design from that. And then she congratulated me on my milestone. I reached a sales milestone. And so these cards are now starting to come into play here and here. Let's see here. Here's another one. This is from Bev Walgrave. Let's see here. Not sure if it says, so I'm not sure if this one's congrats on that, but she just said I'm amazing. So I'm trying to read the note, but yeah, just sweet message. And then let's see here. So very happy for you. This is also for the milestone from Kim Narveson. I didn't show you that last card long enough, did I? I'm going to bring that back. But this is using that bundle that we had done for the craft along with the sweet little frame here and the flowers and the leaves. I love the color combination that she used on this. Thank you, Kim. So pretty. Let me bring this one back for just a second. In fact, I didn't really concentrate on this one long enough either, but can you see how that fun fold works? It's like a little step in here, and then attachments with the triangles and then the extra squares on top. Okay, back to this one really quick again too. Sorry, I was more worried about what the card was about. Lots of talented card makers. I agree. What are the dimensions to make which card? Susan, you're gonna have to describe the card. Okay, so then this one is done with a 12-inch long piece of designer paper. Isn't that cute, the way that fold happens? Okay, now focus on the card style too, Rachel. I'm trying to, because I didn't look at these ahead of time, you guys. These I didn't get to quite in time before the video started. So trying to recall why they were sent. This is from Caroline King. Happy Mother's Day card using little squares and then embossing over the whole surface. This card is from Luann Peterson, I think. Yep, Luann Peterson. And check out this one. So you open it up like this. So very fun. And then just a small stack, and then we're gonna get to the products, you guys. This card is from, who's this from? Maureen Rosenbaum. Big hugs. And I'm trying to remember, it's a congrats card, so it might be for that. Yes, it's for my milestone in sales. So that is from Maureen, and I love the use of the rectangles in that pattern. Very fun. Very easy to duplicate on a card. Here's a hip hip hooray card, and it opens like this. This is from Tony Shaw, I want to say. Yep, Tony Shaw, and it opens like that. Isn't that cute? It's like the kind of gifts that you start out with a big box and you eventually get to the smaller box, and then there's the tiny little gift inside. So that is from Tony Shaw. Thank you, Tony. And let's see here. That might have been part of that to go with the packaging. Okay, and this card is from Charlene Clark. I'll pull the Post-it note out of there so you can see the whole thing. So it opens like this. How can you not smile? Sending smiles. So it's one of those fun fold cards that opens up and reveals some little secret hidden messages on the inside. That's from Charlene. And this card is from Lisa Marshall, and it's a shaker. I'm gonna have to take pictures of all these, post them on my blog. Isn't that fun? So she die cut this and then put window sheet underneath the paper and then separate it up with dimensionals and put shakers underneath. 2 million, yay! So this is from Lisa Marshall, and it's an easel card. So it sits like this. Yay, congrats. Lisa, I love your cards. This one is from Pammy Lou Rose. Mother's Day card. That paper, oh, I love it. That was one of our Products of the Month papers, you guys. Mother's Day, thank you, Pammy Lou. And then I got a card from Jean Hardig, and it was a congrats card using one of my past paper pumpkin kits that I love so very much. So that was sweet of her. And then she also has the accenting on the inside from that same kit. I missed that kit. That was a good one. This is from Virginia Phillips, a Mother's Day card using that holographic paper behind here on the layers. This is that velvety type paper. And there we go, Mother's Day. And congrats. This is from Rebecca Chapman. This is her card design. She has some Wink of Stella on here to make it shine. And then she took a square piece of designer paper here and split it diagonally and spaced it out to give you the illusion that there's a blue band going across here and that this is full in the background. It's a great way to use paper. So that is from her, and she thanked me about the color comparisons that I do. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for that. Let's see here. Going through the notes here. Patty Wilson. Patty Wilson. What do we have here? Patty Wilson gave me a Mother's Day card and a photo of what she did with this kit. So this kit here was a Past Kits collection kit. I think it's still available, actually. And I did alternates with it that have a similar look with this faux ribbon. And she took and added these really pretty, colorful flower overlays to hers. So then she came up with lots of different cards with that kit using these extra overlays. I'm not sure what company that's from, but that was kind of a fun idea to see that. And then we have from Donna Bainsberger. She gave me this card here, and it opens up and you see this beautiful little box of flowers. Isn't that fun? And then this card is from Gailbeth Rice. Oopsie, sorry about that. Just making sure. Okay, I think this goes with that. And this goes with that. Okay, there we go. So Gail Beth Rice used some designer paper here and then used the 3 banner punch. I think that's what it's called. I always forget the name. But punched these fun sentiments that coordinate with it, layered them on top of each other. Kind of a fun idea to do that. And then this is from Narita Cunningham. There we go. Okay, I write that. I've got the right envelopes with the right cards now. This is from Narita. Mother's Day. So glad that your dad's surgery went okay. So that is from Narita. Keep envelopes together, Rachel. And then we have a couple more cards. This one is from Suzanne Hertzler. And it's an easel card, so it props like this. And this is basically glad to hear your father's okay. These are team members that are sending me cards about that. So, and yeah, and also for organizing the swaps. Thank you for organizing the swaps. And then the last card is from Michelle Carlson. And this was sent with her swap cards as well. So we do swaps in my group, and sometimes I get little extra cards, which is kind of cool. Oh, so fun. All right. Thank you. I'm going to have to read through your comments, you guys, because I missed a lot of them as I was trying to look ahead at what I was sharing to make sure I was explaining things correctly. So I will look at your comments after the live is done if I missed them and didn't see them during the live. We have new products. You guys ready for new products? We're about 30 plus minutes in. So let's get the new products out now. I'm going to set these off to the side so we have room to spread out. And I've got my little note here. So back on May 5th, Stampin' Up! Released new products from their May through August catalog and some products just appearing online called Online Exclusives. If you have not shopped online, if you have not gone to stampinup.com or my website and then clicked on a shop button, if you have not shopped online in the online store, you're missing out because there's a ton of things there that aren't in catalogs, okay? Stampin' Up! Has a ton of products, and that's what is going to release, I should say. So these products all released May 5th, and then another batch every 2 months online products release. So May, June, July. July is the next month. And we got to pre-order starting Tuesday from another selection of products, online exclusives for July. For July 1st is when these things are coming into play. I got a few of them, and I hope you're excited about seeing a few of them. First of all, I did share this in my other video. The scissors is back. Now, this isn't the same exact product, which is why there's a different number, there's a different name. Instead of the paper snips, it's called the detailed scissors. It looks like the paper snips. The thing that I found that was different, and I don't know why I noticed these kinds of things, but do you see the distance between this edge here and this? This is wider on the older one. On the newer one, it's a little narrower. I don't know why. But otherwise, everything else looks the same. The little holder that, keeps the piercing part protected. The sleeve that it comes in looks the same. Anyways, the paper snips is back and renamed because it's a different company that provides this for Stampin' Up! Now. The detailed scissors will be available July 1st. Okay? All right. Next, let's go to some in-color papers. So in-color papers, we love the in-colors. In fact, if you want to be a demonstrator and join us in pre-order and even get in on some free goodies, the in-color ink pads are being offered for free with the starter kit this month, now through the end of May. So you can get all 5 colors, a $63 value in the new magnetic ink pad style for free with your starter kit. Or if you've already gotten them, you can choose up to an extra $35 for free. So instead of paying $99 plus tax for $125, you pay $99 plus tax for $160 worth of product. Deal, right? It's still a great deal, even if it's not the $63 value of ink pads that you might have already bought. All right, so these are the new in colors, but in gingham, large print gingham. We have our Peaceful Pine Hydrangea Hue, Barely Blush, Golden Glow, and Crisp Cantaloupe, which is a returning color. If you flip them over, you can see that there's a similar type pattern, only skinnier lines. So this will be fun paper to use for all of your in-color coordinating type of projects. I think I'm going to stick these bags back here because I might need them. This is another product, and this is called, this is where I need one of my bags. Hang on. This is called, because it comes in a little Ziploc, it's called Gilded Wing Accents. And you get a sheet of them, but look at the number of butterflies you get. And they all just punch right out, so you can use them. They're ready to go. The ones that are more detailed, you have to take a little bit more time to punch because you got to punch all those little sections out. But look at the mass loads of butterflies. Gold butterflies ready to add to a folded card base. You have an instant card. You can stamp it. You could put, you could put like ephemera sentiments on your card. You don't even have to stamp to make a card. Just stick a butterfly on there, an ephemera sentiment, and you're good to go. Really, really pretty accents for cards. Let's get into Halloween. Okay, so we have some Halloween. We have some Thanksgiving-ish or fall, and then we have some Christmas in this selection of products. And why is that? Because the next selection of products will be in September. It's every other month that Stampin' Up! Releases products. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, right? August, September. September is very close to Halloween. So, and plus some people like to do Christmas in July type of creations, whether they do it in classes or whether they just make their own Christmas cards in July. But Christmas in July is a huge thing in the paper crafting world. So Stampin' Up! Decided to give us a bunch of different selections in addition to summery looking stuff too. But there's like holiday choices in the online exclusives being released on July 1st. Okay, so let's take a peek at some Halloween stuff. Look at this 6x6 paper. We have Dracula. We have, oh gosh, maybe a skeleton. And then we have Frankenstein. Could be a mummy too. I think it's a skeleton because of the teeth looking thing. And then we have a pumpkin and we have Frankenstein, right? The flip sides. We have some fun stripes. So, creating for kid treats, boxes, bags, containers for treats. This is going to be super easy. You get 12 of each design and they're double-sided. 6x6, you could cut them down for cards. You could put them on scrapbook pages. They could become a scrapbook page where you just add a photo on them. It's going to be fun creating with these. The sample that they give in the catalog is basically a little tube that they've pinched at one end and pinched at the other end. You've seen these before, like they're called like sour cream containers, but you connect them in the back so they're like a toilet paper tube, and then you pinch in one direction and pinch in the other after you've filled it with candy, and you have an instant treat holder. Oh, look at, I bent the paper. Well, I might just have to make one now. So there's that. That paper is called the Spooktacular 6x6 Designer Series paper. Okay, let's see what else we've got. I'm looking at questions, you guys. Love the stripes. The stripes alone are beautiful, aren't they? Okay, and then we have, let's see here, more Halloween. What's the other Halloween I had? I have lots of Halloween. So here's another Halloween. I haven't even opened these up yet, you guys. The Web of Fun dies and Web of Fun stamp set. Do you see something here? I love that someone pointed this out for us. Web of Fun, Web of Fun. The words are at the top. I'm going to show you something else. Hang on. So let's just look at these two. This is how Stampin' Up! Was marking the stamp sets with the name. And then the dies would just say Stampin' Cut and Emboss dies, and then the name was down here. They've shifted the name. They heard us. They shifted the name up high. Yay. So the identification of our little containers are better. Let's just open these up really quick so we can see. Here are all the dies. We make a web. We can die cut this little spider with this one. We can make a single spider by itself. The words in here are Halloween, boo, and happy and night. So happy Halloween night, boo. Oh, I can look on here. And then there's a couple label pieces with little stitching on the edges. Fun, 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 fun. Okay, and then the stamp set. And we have Halloween again, but in a stamp set word, October 31st, very spooky. The words are great for scrapbooking, by the way. So if you're a scrapbooker, you could make some really amazing pages of the Halloween fun you're having with the imagery from this bundle. Cards too, though. I could see cards being made. Okay, now one more thing for Halloween, and that is a bundle. I got the whole bundle. Or sorry, suite. I got the whole suite, you guys. You want to see the suite? Okay, so let's start with the stamp set and die bundle. It is called, what's the name of this suite? It's called Frightfully Fun. So then the stamp set and the dies are Oh My Fright. Oh My Fright stamps and Oh My Fright dies. Look at how cute, you guys. Look at the kitties in here. The kitty with the weird eyes, and this one's under the hat, and then we have a ghost. We have a bunch of bats flying in, a single bat over here, some stars. Boo to you, happy Halloween. The sentiment or the wording is very similar to the wording in this one. So look at that, the fonts are the same. So if you wanted to, you could extend your suite by getting all of this. And then we've got a web. Down here we have a tree, some single bats, a moon, clouds, stars. This, look at the scroll, you guys. It has a scroll. I have to open it up. Yeah, I mean, this whole thing is making you like Halloween, and even if you don't. It's just so cute. Look at the scroll, you guys. Where is it? Where's my scroll? Here it is. Oh, hang on. Tape's really tight. Look at that. And it's got little stars attached to it. I think that was in here. I don't remember where it went. Like this? Well, we'll put it on a magnetic sheet soon. But that's the dies, and that's the stamp set, and I cannot wait. I love Halloween. What else do we have with it? We have gable boxes. Do you remember gable boxes, you guys? We had gable boxes galore when I first started as a demonstrator 26 plus years ago. They were different size though. They were wider. I want to say they were wider and a little shorter. Gable boxes, easy to put together. You have the side flaps here. You have these front and back flaps here, which you fold one way and then you fold in the opposite way. Fold in and then fold back. First put together the bottom, and I think you go, yeah, put this one in first, the one that looks like a U. Then you put the two side ones in, and then you put this last one in that has a tab, and that holds the whole thing together. You can push it down in there. You can decorate this for any holiday. It could be for Christmas. It doesn't have to be just for Halloween, but I mean, hello, big size treats for the trick-or-treaters. Right? This is huge. But this would work well with that paper, right? You could put these little faces on the front of your gable boxes. Can you imagine? It's going to be fun. Oh, and then how do you do this? Then you take and bring these handles together, push them down slightly to get that little tab over the top and over the top. And now you have what's called a gable box ready to go. Okay, let's do the next product that's in that suite. The next product is, let's show you this part next. It's a huge suite, you guys. This is the Swirls of Magic embossing folder. Oh, look at all of the swirls. All the little scrolly, frilly swirls. I love that look. And then there's stars in there. That is amazing. Should we emboss it? I think we're gonna emboss it really quick. I want to emboss it. It's not a 3D. right? No 3D. So we need, I believe we need a base platform and then the 2 cutting mats. Okay, and I'm going to take away the die adapter plate and grab some paper. What color paper? Should we use like a purple? Let's grab a purple. Highland Heather. Okay, it's not all the way edge to edge, but it'll give us a good look at this embossing folder and what it can do. Did I do the plate? Hang on, I might have done the layers wrong. Hold on. I usually do 3D. No, this is right. So I use the base plate, cutting mat. I got it right. I got it right, right? Come on. Crank. There we go. I just needed muscle. It is perfect, yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. That was a tight sandwich. I might have to use something else next time. But here is the embossed paper. There. Now you can really get the look of what that gives you. It is so cool, you guys. Oh my gosh. Cannot wait to play with the new products. That was called Swirls of Magic. When you get things from a suite, you don't have to buy the whole suite to get everything. You can buy them separately if you want to. All right, the next thing that I want to share with you, oh yeah, that goes with that, is the ribbon. This ribbon is amazing. It's got a shimmer to it. It is called Black Iridescent Ribbon. So there's a iridescent sheen to it. Can you see that in there? And it's nice and it's got a good texture to it, really easy to feel. Mine came with a little bend in it. But can you see using this for more than just Halloween though? You can use black ribbon for all kinds of things because it's a basic color. So I'm excited about that. I'm also excited about these little embellishments. There's little white dots, little black matte dots, little tiny bats with eyeballs even, you guys. There's eyeballs in there. Let me zoom in so you can see. This is seriously, oops, hang on. There we go. Did I do it? Can you see? Hopefully you can. There's little eyeballs on those bats. And the same thing with the little ghosts. Look at the little ghosts. They look like frosting. So cute. All right, so that is called the Adhesive Back Bats and Ghosts and Dots. Adhesive Back Bats, Ghosts, and Dots. Let me see that again. I want to make sure I said that right. Bats, Ghosts, and Dots. Yep. Okay. And then the paper. Now we zoom out again because we're going to share all this paper goodness. So this paper is called, and it's usually the name of the theme of the suites, Frightfully Fun. Frightfully Fun. And it's in the colors Basic Black, Basic Gray, Pumpkin Pie, Timid Tiger, and Very Vanilla. Let's take a peek at this. Perfect for making those 6 cards out of one sheet. Back side is pretty swirls on black paper. We have ghosts, cats, and bats. Back side of that are stars. The orange is Timid Tiger, you guys. So not pumpkin pie, but I could see pumpkin pie possibly being used with this. It's not too far off. Then we have, look at the cat's eyes, you guys. They're so cute. They look so worried, all the little eyes that are open. So little cats and then stripes on the back side. We have more bats and ghosts on this one, and the ghosts are having fun. They're being silly. And the back side is spider webs. Sorry, Debbie asked me, are they foam? No, the embellishments are not foam. They're like a plasticky, they're not foam at all. They're, oh, hang on. Oh, The circles feel like foam, but these guys are harder. Yeah, they're harder. They're more plasticky, but the circles are foam. Thank you for asking that. Okay. They look tasty. They are. They're like little cake decorations, I swear. So then on this sheet, we have more silly ghosts, just kind of like the same sheet, only with a black background instead of the orange. And then the back side are orange little webs instead of gray. So there's that. And then the last sheet is similar to the first one, but we have spookier trees. I love this, you guys. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine all that you can create with this? Scrapbook pages. There's the swirls. Oh, I'm loving this. Okay. So fun. So fun. All right, we're going to stick that under here so it doesn't fall. You guys ready for some Christmas stuff? Let's take a peek at some Christmas things. We have the Festive Cheer bundle. Festive Cheer stamps and Festive Cheer dies. I, of course, didn't have time to create with any of this, just so you know. So got it yesterday, had to finish creating for Paper Pumpkin. There's just like so much that we only have so much time in the day, right? Question, when will they be available? They will be available July 1st. So you're getting a sneak peek 5 weeks in advance, we'll call it, right? So hope that helps. Sending cheer, deck the halls, holly jolly greetings, fa la 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 la. And then in the dies, you get the word Noel. So lots of great ways to put together ornaments. These two would probably overlap. These two to make a two-tone or a two-step type stamp image. And then you've got the toppers for the ornaments. You've got sparkles, more sparkly kind of things, bows, string. Here's more little attachments for the ornaments. And then in this die set, you also have like a little branch. I'm not sure what this would be, probably part of the branch, I don't know. The dies that would die cut the ornaments, and then die cutting the toppers for the ornaments. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at, there's even like little tiny, what is that one? Is that one like, let's check it out. It has two together. So somewhere you punch out two little holes. Tell me what that would be for. I don't know, but there's two little holes that you can punch out. And then there's little toppers that you could do probably with like silver or gold foil. Little berries, it looks like. Those you could do like in reds. I'm not sure what this is, you guys. What is that? And then this here would be stripes. So if you want some extra stripes, you'd be able to cut some stripes out. The Noel cuts the letters separately. They're detached from each other. So you could make different words like on and no. Yeah, so if anyone knows what that is, let me know. Okay. You're welcome, Brenda. Okay, I'm gonna stick that back in here. We'll set that aside. We have another bundle that's Christmassy. This one is called Pretty Poinsettia or Poinsettia. Poinsettia, poinsettia, tomato, tomato. This one is, let's see, Merry and Bright, Christmas Joy, 'tis the season, most wonderful time of the year, bright Christmas wishes. This one has also kind of a two-step feel to it because you can do like the insides of your flowers, you can attach the leaves to it. We've got little branches coming out. Basically, you can build an image with more than one stamp. And then look at these dies. So do you see, let's see here, where would it say it? Stampin' Cut and Emboss. Maybe it doesn't say it on the actual container, but this is Impressions dies. You can kind of tell because there's like a shadowed little effect in here, so that when you die cut these, you can then run them through with the Impressions plate. Let's do one, shall we? Let's take off one of these. Sorry, takes a while to take them off. Okay, so we're gonna die cut one. Let's use, gosh, I don't know. Poppy Parade is one of my favorite reds. Can we do it in Poppy Parade or is that too bright? Is that okay? Let's see what we got here. That'll work. Okay, let's take our machine, bring this in. The Impressions plate, by the way, is available as of May 5th. So if you like this idea of using an impressions plate to get dimension, you can purchase the impressions plate now and be ready for this. Oh, I forgot my little die adapter plate. Hang on. I was using this to emboss. There, we need to lift it up a little higher. And now we need to adjust the paper. Okay, let's run it through. And then you want to keep that in place. We're going to grab the impressions plate. You guys kick your drawers, don't you? Where's my impressions plate? Oh gosh, Rachel, seriously? Do you not know where your impressions plate is? Where did I put it? No. Well, that's embarrassing because Rachel doesn't know where she has her impressions plate. Is this it? Nope. What the heck? Someone come to my house and look for my impressions plate while I demonstrate. Seriously? It can't be missing. I know I have one. Okay, well, I'm gonna just have to explain it to you because I can't find it. That's crazy. Where would I have it? So after you've done this, then you take this platform away, and I can't remember the sandwich because it all is together with my impressions plate, but you put this back through and do the impression, and it actually presses this cut image. Well, it's not cut, but it presses an image into, see how this is plain Jane right now? Like it's just the outline of that poinsettia flower. But when you run it through with the impressions plate, the squishiness of it pops up and through. So in fact, you just keep it within like that and you put it on the plate. I am gonna try to think as we are doing the rest of this video to see if I know where I might have put it. That's crazy, Rachel. Oh my goodness sakes. And I'm not like that. Like I know where everything is in my room, except for my impressions plate. Okay, what else do we have for Christmas? We have, or actually this is all season. This one's called the Seasonal Cheer Mini Embossing Folders. So we have 3 embossing folders come back. These are great for the mini cut and emboss machine, but you can also use it on the regular one, which is the one I've been demonstrating with. We have candy canes. We have leaves. And we have little bats and stars. So seasonal looking ones. And here's how they would look if you were gonna kind of do a black and white kind of image. Hope that helps. So those are available July 1st. Then we have some other Christmassy type product, and I didn't get the whole suite, but if you're a quilting fan, you will love this. This paper here is called A Stitched Season, and it comes in the suite called A Stitched Season. Again, a pack of 12 sheets of cardstock, double-sided. So there we have little patchwork looking quilted images, cardinals, stars, presents, trees, and then more of those kind of like triangular and rhomboids, trapezoids, all of those geometrical shapes. On the back side we have some candy canes. And then this design with the back side as tiny little dots on red. This is real red, by the way. And cherry cobbler. I think cherry cobblers. In fact, let me just read the colors to you right now before I go through the rest of these because I might forget. Cherry cobbler, old olive, peaceful pine, pecan pie, real red, and secret sea. And then so this design with the back side being little flowers. And then this one, which looks like a super huge quilt piece, right? And the back side of that is some snowflakes. And then for this last one, the back side are little holly leaves and berries. So that again is the A Stitched Season set of designer paper. Very pretty. The 2 things that I did go to get with that suite, again, I didn't get the bundle, I didn't get the whole suite. I know, I looked with my plates. Debbie's trying to help me brainstorm where it could be in my room. That's just crazy because I've used it. I know I bought one. Oh, ugh. Here we have some real red ribbon, real red with white stitching going through it, and it's pretty thin feeling, so it's definitely not going to add hardly any bulk to your cards at all. It's got a slight shine to it, and the stitching so sweet and pretty going through there. So that is the what's it called? Stitch ribbon, real red stitch ribbon. That's an easy name to remember. I'm still looking, you guys. This is just making me crazy. This other product is little tiny buttons. They're adhesive backed, so you don't have to sew them on. You don't have to add glue to them. They are ready to go, but they look and feel like real buttons, except they just sticky on the back side. They've also got a little silvery kind of sheen to the edges. On these, they look a little pinkish on the edges because it's just brightening up the color that's underneath, but it's a silver kind of tint on these, and I would say a pinkish silvery kind of tint on the red ones. Aren't they so cute? Can you see that silver shine? Kind of. Okay, there we go. And then the last product, because I'm obviously not going to be able to share this on impressions plate. Why can't I find it? I should have my husband look. He's upstairs. He's in the kitchen. Where would it be? Where would it be? I'm looking down here. Like maybe I stuck it on a shelf. Oh my gosh. Oh golly gee whiz. That's just crazy. Maybe in one of my drawers. Let me just look through these drawers really quick. There's not very many drawers. But no, they're not in there. I don't know where it's at. The last product I have is probably my favorite. I saved my favorite for last, and you're like, what? That's just like off-white paper. No, it's not. Watch what happens. Ah, there's more operatic music. Isn't that cool, you guys? So this is, can you see it? It's like silvery little, oh, there's the sparkle right there. It's silvery little lines going through, and it's like little stripes, but they're all glittery. It's so pretty, you guys. And this is kind of like a pearly paper background. Oh, it looks like you get 4 sheets of it. I thought you only got 2. And the name of this product is Shimmering Stripes. Shimmering Stripes. Yes, demonstrators can pre-order this, Rosie. Yay for us. Yeah. Yep, I'll be crafting. So I hope that this helped give you a little bit of an idea of what's to come, and I'm sorry that I can't find that tool. It's in here. It's probably, like, you can probably see it behind me somewhere too. So crazy. So again, these are items that are going to be available come July 1st, 2026. For demonstrators, anybody who's a demonstrator, and that name is broad. It's given to anybody who has purchased and is active on the demonstrator side of the website. Purchase the starter kit. So if you want to, purchase the starter kit. Get some of these things in your starter kit if you want. So if you're not a demonstrator, you can still have them, but you purchase the starter kit to get them, or you're on the demonstrator side to get them. And it's so much fun to get things early, to get things at a discount. You get at least a 20% discount. We have fun, don't we, Rosie? So feel free to join us. There is a starter kit special this month. I'm going to take you over to my website right now, if that's okay. And I hear my husband coming down. Maybe he wants to look for me. Okay, let's go to my website. He's looking at me like, what are you talking about? Let's go to my website and go to the blog. I've lost something in my room, and that's just odd for me to lose something. And it's a gray thing that looks like, it looks like this, only it's gray and it's flimsy. Maybe it's on that side of the room. I don't know where it is. He's confused, but he's lifting up things. Okay, so on my website, if we click on any of these blog posts and we scroll down, this is the last one I had. We're going to go to the very bottom. Every blog post has the news. So if you're on my website, you can go to the very bottom of any post. And here's where it starts. The two main starter kit offers. So if you want to learn more about the starter kit offers going on this month, go here and check it out. It also talks about the in color ink pads, which are part of the in color or the part of the starter kit offering for free. So you can learn about all that information. Plus it talks about the new product of the month, which is the Berry Botanical Vellum, catalog news, online exclusive news, new kits, all of this kind of stuff. Paper pumpkin news, kits coming up, the exclusives that we make. So all the news is right at the bottom of every post if you're ever interested. And I did see someone, I can't remember who it was, but somebody said, go to her blog because then you can see the picture of her dressed as a fairy. We had a really fun time this last weekend. A bunch of girlfriends that I went to high school with, we went up to Fargo and surprised can you see? No, you can't see unless I go like this. We surprised this gal here who puts on a goddess gala every year. This was her last year of doing it. And we surprised her, showed up in our fairy costumes and, cause you dress up. Anyways, it was a storybook theme once upon a time. And, it was fun. It was a fun celebratory night and we just had a great time. And yeah, anyways, so that went on. So yeah, you can find out all about the offerings that are happening right now. And what else? I think that's it. So if you're interested in buying these products, you need to wait or get it through the starter kit. You can also click on any shop link that's in the description of my video and see what's being offered right now. There's a lot of great new products that just debuted on May 5th too. So I hope that you had fun. Is it standing up with my new stamps or dies? That's a good thought, Tina. Like maybe I put it in with my stamps. So that one, the one set that has words, this here, phrases and frames, goes with the impressions plate. So you'd think I would have stored it with that, but no. And I normally store it with my dies, so, or not my dies, my Stampin' Cut and Emboss platforms. We'll have to do it a different day. How does that sound? Another reason to come back. I hope that you guys had a great time and enjoyed all that I had to share today. I hope you got inspired by all the creative cards, and I hope you were inspired by creativity that you can have to come with new products that are debuting in 5 weeks. Don't forget that we just released a bunch of new stuff though in May, and check out all of those products. Gosh, there's so many. Stampin' Up just spoils us with all the choices. I hope that you had fun, and I will let you all go. Have a great rest of your weekend. Happy Memorial Day to those of you in the US. And now I'd like you all to go and stamp your art out. Bye-bye, everyone.